Thank you for coming today. My name is Jennifer Angus. I'm the supervisor for the Independence Township Senior Community Center. On behalf of the On behalf of the Parks, Recreation, and Seniors, we would like to extend a warm welcome to our annual Independence Veterans Celebration. As we join together to celebrate our nation's independence, we take this time to remember the sacrifice of both those present and those who have given their lives defending and protecting the freedom of our nation. It is an honor to I might have to move around to keep in range for you, so forgive me. It is an honor to be here with you and your guests today as we take this opportunity to say thank you to all veterans for your service to our country. I ask everybody who is able to please stand for the posting of the colors by the American Legion Campbell Richan Post 63 Honor Guard.
the perilous fight, for the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Right, hey. Order, arms. Parade dress.
You may be seated at this time. I would like to introduce our guest speaker today. Please welcome, and please join me in welcoming 43rd District State Representative Mike Harris.
Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to today's ceremony. Thank you for attending. I'm honored to be speaking with you today on such an important occasion. We're here to recognize America's Independence Day, honor our service members, and remember the sacrifices they have made and the courage it takes to defend duty, honor, and country. The American writer Ambrose Redmoon once said, "Courage is not the absence of fear, but rather the judgment that something else is more important." We're here today to honor our heroes, to remember their achievements, their courage, and their dedication, and to say thank you for their sacrifices. Thinking of the heroes who join us in this group today, and for those who are here only in spirit, a person can't help but feel awed by the enormity of what we encounter. We stand in the midst of patriots and the family and friends of those who have nobly served. For our veterans in the audience, please, if you served in the war in Iraq, Operation Iraqi Freedom, Operation New Dawn, if you are able, please rise. Thank you. Please be seated. If you served in the war in Afghanistan, Operation Enduring Freedom, please rise if you are able. Thank you. You may be seated. If you served in the Persian Gulf War, Operation Desert Shield, Operation Desert Storm, and Operation Desert Saber, would you please rise if you're able? Thank you. If any of our veterans served in the Vietnam War, if you are able, would you please rise? Thank you. You can be seated. If any of our veterans served in the Korean War, if you're able, would you please rise? Thank you. You may be seated. If we have any veterans of World War II, if you are able, can you please rise? Thank you so much. Any other veterans that are in the crowd today, please, if we have not mentioned you, can you rise if you're able? To all of our active and reserve military personnel, if you are in the audience, can you please rise? Thank you all for answering the call to duty. You have made our armed forces the most respected in the world. I believe President Ronald Reagan said it the best. Freedom is never more than one generation away from extinction. We didn't pass it on to our children in the bloodstream. The only way they can inherit the freedom we have known is if we fight for it, protect it, defend it, and then hand it to them with the well-thought lessons of how they, in their lifetime, must do the same. And if you and I don't do this, then you and I may well spend our sunset years telling our children and our children's children what it was once like in America when men were free. The service members that we honor today came from all walks of life, but they shared several fundamental qualities. They possessed courage, pride, determination, selflessness, and dedication to duty and integrity, all the qualities needed to serve a cause larger than oneself. Many of them didn't ask to leave their homes to fight on a distant battlefield. Many didn't even volunteer. They didn't go to war because they loved fighting. They were called to be part of something bigger than themselves. They were ordinary people who responded in extraordinary ways. They rose to the nation's call because they wanted to protect a nation which has given them, us, so much. Since the first shots at Lexington and Concord were fired and our Revolutionary War began, American men and women have been answering the nation's call to duty. Millions of Americans have fought and died on battlefields here and abroad to defend our freedoms and way of life. Today, our troops continue to make that ultimate sacrifice, and even as we lose troops, more Americans step forward and say, "I'm ready to serve." They follow in the footsteps of generations of fine Americans. I am proud of the many generations of my family that have served, the youngest being my daughter Allison, who proudly served in the U.S. Air Force. We have awarded medals to many soldiers, added their names to monuments, and named buildings for them to honor them for their bravery. But nothing can ever replace the hole left behind by a fallen serviceman, and no number of medals and ribbons can comfort the ones behind. Our gathering today is just one small spark in the flame of pride that burns across the nation. It's not a lot, but it's one way that we can still honor those who have made the ultimate sacrifice so that we can live in freedom. Your presence here today, and that of the people gathering all across America this weekend, is a tribute to those lost troops and to their families. It's a way that we can say that we remember. Thank you for attending today. God bless you and your families. God bless our troops, and God bless America.
Thank you, Representative Harris. And now I'm going to turn the mic over to TJ.
That was very well said. I like the God Bless America, and with that, let's all join in the singing of God Bless America. So you can stand or sit, whatever you're more comfortable with. Let's start out. God bless America, land that I love. Stand beside her and guide her through the night with a light from above. From the mountains to the prairies, through the oceans, white with foam. God bless America, my home sweet home. God bless America, my home sweet
So I want to thank our sponsors who generously support our celebration. In our bronze level, we have the American Legion Auxiliary, Campbell Richmond Unit, number 63. The Vietnam Veterans of America, Oakland County Chapter 133. At the event sports level, event support level, we have Hospice of Michigan and North Star Palliative Care, Lowry's Landscape, Roger Magerman and Cindy Davis, Michelle and Michael Forsett, Canterbury on the Lake. We do have a special thank you to our American Legion Post 63 for providing the honor guard today. We have a team of awesome volunteers, bakers, those of you who drove in your cars out today to display your classic cars, bakers, and of course the staff of the Parks Recreation and Seniors. There are many more that I'm forgetting. Those of you who are able to join us for lunch today, we're going to begin serving just that after we ask you to line up, you will need to sign in, and we'll have a meeting at the far end of the building. There's doors and there'll be sign-in table. So if you have signed up, and all are welcome for lunch today, so please make your way over there. Again, thank you everyone for coming, and enjoy this day and the festivities.